Imagine waking up to find your personal information, credit card details, even your identity stolen. Now imagine that happening to an entire country. Welcome to the world of zero-day exploits. In the shadowy realms of the digital world, there exists a phenomenon known as zero-day exploits. Picture this: a secret flaw, a hidden vulnerability in the software or hardware that you use every day, lying dormant and undetected. This is the zero-day exploit, a chink in the armor of your digital security. These aren't your run-of-the-mill software bugs. Oh no, these are previously unknown vulnerabilities, undiscovered by the very people who created the software or hardware. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Because while they remain unknown to the developers, they are ripe for exploitation by those with less than noble intentions. Enter the cyber spies. Armed with the knowledge of these vulnerabilities, they can infiltrate systems, steal information, and wreak havoc, all before the developers can even blink an eye. And the most chilling part? The first time anyone knows about these vulnerabilities is when they are exploited, hence the term zero day. Imagine the potential chaos. An entire nation's infrastructure could be compromised. Power grids could be shut down, water supplies could be tampered with, and financial systems could be brought to their knees. It's not just a matter of stolen credit card details anymore. These exploits could be used to wage cyber warfare on a global scale. The threat posed by zero-day exploits is as serious as it is invisible. They are the silent guns for hire in the digital world, the cloaked saboteurs in the vast landscape of cyberspace. These are not simple threats, they are sophisticated, coordinated attacks that can cause widespread disruption and damage. In the world of cybersecurity, these zero-day exploits are the equivalent of invisible assassins, and just like any assassin, the most dangerous thing about them is not knowing when or where they'll strike next. So how do these invisible assassins operate, and why should you be concerned, you might ask? Well, let's dive into the murky depths of cyberspace and unveil the modus operandi of these cyber spies. Deploying zero-day exploits, these digital infiltrators sneak into systems, leaving no trace of their presence. Imagine them as phantom locksmiths, equipped with master keys to unlock any door, any system, without setting off alarms. Their weapon of choice? Zero-day exploits, vulnerabilities unknown to those who should be aware of them, like software developers and cybersecurity experts. The chilling part? These exploits are incredibly potent because they are unknown, unanticipated, and hence unguarded against. Let's take a trip down memory lane to illustrate this. Remember the infamous Stuxnet worm? This malicious computer worm, discovered in 2010, was unprecedented in its sophistication. It exploited not one, not two, but 4 zero-day vulnerabilities, infiltrating and causing havoc in Iran's nuclear facilities. Its objective wasn't just to sneak in, but to seize control of the industrial systems and cause physical damage to the equipment. A digital weapon causing tangible real-world destruction. If that doesn't send shivers down your spine, I don't know what will. But the reach of these invisible assassins isn't limited to governments or corporations. Everyday individuals like you and me can be, and have been, targets. Picture waking up one day to find your personal data, your intimate conversations, your financial information, all laid bare for these cyber spies. Your life, essentially, turned inside out. Now scale that up to the level of a corporation or even a nation. The potential impact is staggering. Trade secrets stolen, national security compromised, public infrastructure sabotaged. It's not just about loss of money or reputation. It's about power, control, and in some cases, survival. The scary truth is, as we speak, cyber spies could be lurking in the shadows of your devices, waiting for the right moment to strike. And the most terrifying part? You wouldn't even know it. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't about sowing fear or paranoia. It's about understanding the reality of the world we live in, a world where our lives are increasingly digitized and thus vulnerable. The silent war is happening right now in the unseen world of cyberspace, and it's a war where the first shot is often fatal. In this silent war, there's an arms race happening, a race to discover and exploit or patch these vulnerabilities. An unseen battlefield, where the weapons are lines of code and the soldiers are cloaked in anonymity. In this arms race of the digital age, cybersecurity researchers are the unsung heroes. Tirelessly, they probe the fortifications of software systems, searching for chinks in the armor, for weaknesses that could be exploited. Their mission? To find and fix these vulnerabilities before they can be used as weapons by cyberspies. It's a race against time, an endless pursuit of an elusive victory. Every day, new vulnerabilities are discovered, and every day new patches are created to fix them. But the challenge is staggering. In a world that's increasingly interconnected, the number of potential vulnerabilities is virtually infinite. The adversaries are relentless, constantly evolving their tactics, refining their weapons. They exploit the complexity of our digital world, the sheer volume of data, and the fact that the weakest link is often not the technology, but the people using it. Yet in the face of this daunting task, the cybersecurity community is rising to the challenge. They're not just reactive, responding to threats as they emerge. They're also proactive, actively seeking out potential weaknesses, testing systems to their limits. One of the key weapons in their arsenal is bug bounty programs. These are initiatives run by software companies inviting ethical hackers, sometimes known as white hat hackers, to find and report vulnerabilities in their systems. In return for their efforts, these hackers receive a bounty, a financial reward. These programs have proven to be remarkably effective. They harness the collective intelligence of the global hacker community, turning potential adversaries into allies. In the process, they're helping to make the digital world a safer place. But this arms race is about more than just technology. It's about values, about the kind of world we want to live in. Every vulnerability that's discovered, every patch that's applied, is a small victory in the fight for a safer, more secure cyberspace. And the stakes in this fight couldn't be higher. This isn't just about protecting our bank accounts or our personal information. It's about protecting our privacy, our freedom, our very way of life. It's about ensuring that the digital world, this incredible tool that we've created, is a force for good, not a weapon to be used against us. And in this fight, every one of us has a role to play. So let's stand together in this arms race. Let's support the cybersecurity researchers in their mission. Let's be vigilant, be aware, be safe. Because in this silent war, the most powerful weapon we have is knowledge. In this arms race, the stakes couldn't be higher. It's not just about money or information. It's about our privacy, our freedom, our very way of life. So, how do we protect ourselves in this silent war? In the vast battlefield of cyberspace, the armor we wear, the shields we raise, and the swords we wield are all different from what we know in the physical world. Here, our best defense and most potent weapon is knowledge. Let's delve into some practical tips that can help fortify our digital fortresses against the onslaught of zero-day exploits. First off, we must keep our software up to date. Yes, it might seem like a chore to constantly update your software, but think of it as reinforcing your castle walls. Software updates are not just about adding new features. They often include critical patches to security holes that cyberspies can exploit. Ignoring these updates is like leaving your fortress gate wide open. Secondly, use strong and unique passwords. It's like having a robust lock on your fortress gate. Ensure your passwords are not easily guessable and are unique to each of your accounts. Using the same password for all your accounts is akin to using one key for all the locks. If that key falls into the wrong hands, all your locks can be easily opened. Next, be wary of suspicious emails or websites. Cyberspies often use these as Trojan horses to invade your systems. An email or a website might look harmless, but if it feels off, it's better to steer clear. It's like a stranger approaching your fortress with a seemingly innocent gift. Would you let them in without a thorough check? Lastly, remember that prevention is better than cure. Regular backups of your data can act as a safety net if a zero-day exploit does manage to breach your defenses. It's like having a secret tunnel to escape from your fortress if it is invaded. Remember, in this silent war, knowledge is your best defense. Equip yourself with the right information, stay vigilant, and you can stand tall against the invisible assassins of cyberspace. As we've seen, the world of zero-day exploits is a frightening place, but it's a world we can navigate safely with the right knowledge. Don't let the invisible assassins catch you off guard. Equip yourself with the understanding and awareness you need. Dive deeper into this fascinating realm by subscribing to our channel and exploring more videos on cyber threats and their solutions. Knowledge is your secret weapon. Stay safe, stay informed. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of cybersecurity.